Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me. Welcome to my first Facebook Live video series. It's called 12 Business Tips Every Entrepreneur Should Know. And as a life coach, I've been getting some clients who are starting their business, who are ready to kickstart their business, or have been in the first 2 years of their business and they're cultivating that. So I've been getting a lot of questions about business and how I've started mine. So I thought it would be amazing to share all the things that I've learned so far. And I thought, what better way to share it through Facebook Live? So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be doing this every Tuesday, 5 p.m, same time, every week for the next 4 weeks. So there's 12 tips I'd like to share with you, but of course I'll be unpacking 3 every single time. So, we won't be able to go through all 12. But tonight, this afternoon, I'd like to share 3 with you. So so the first 3, here we go. So if you're watching, please make sure to say hello, comment below so I'll know that you're watching. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to jot them down, and I'll answer them through the video, like as we're doing the video, or if you're watching the replay, I'll make sure to go through the comments as well. So here we go. My first tip that I would like to share with you is community is everything. So, as you all know, it's really important that we build great relationship with the people around us, and having that relationship makes a huge impact, not just in our personal life, but in our business as well. So, so cultivate that community that you've got, and entrepreneur and motivational speaker Jim Rohn says you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So there you go. So whoever you're spending the most of your time with, you're going to be taking in all that energy, whatever they've been saying. If there are people that are negative, that are always sucking the life out of you, definitely you'll be that type of person. You'll start to feel the same, you start to believe the same kind of things, and you'll start to move like they do. And so it's so important that we surround ourselves with people that really inspire us and motivate us to be the best person that we can be. And wouldn't it be weird to hang out with people that will always be negative about your business? Wouldn't it be horrible? So always hang out with people that believe in your vision, that will always speak life and inspire you to be the best that you can be. And I think about it like this: if we're worried about what we're eating, and we're worried about having a good diet, or worried about our exercise, we should really think about the kind of people we surround ourselves with, because really we don't want to be around toxic people. You don't want to eat toxic stuff, right? So whatever it is that that's one community that I'm talking about, that's close to us, would be our family and our friends. So choose those friends wisely and stay away from people that are toxic and then will speak negative things about your business, and always be around people that will inspire you and help you become a better person. Okay, so that's one set of community, and another set of community would be your community. So I would always encourage you, if you are starting a business, to build your tribe. Find out what kind of people you'd like to be around with, and look at the people that have the same interests, the same passion, for me, what's important is the same faith. If I have someone that I can work with, that we're in the same faith, I believe that's really powerful for me, because what happens is we pray together, and I believe there's power when you pray together and there's an agreement there. Hi, Daisy. Thank you for tuning in. So it's important, number one, the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, our close friends, always have a look at that. And I was just saying that if we're worried about what we're eating, we need to worry about the people around us, because it's sort of like that, whatever you're feeding yourself, you're always hanging out with the same people. So it's really important that we look at that. And also building your tribe. When you're building your community, your business, you're building a great community of support system for you, where you can pray together, or just speak life with each other. And so yeah, it's really important. And I've found that in my business that was very helpful for me, to surround myself with people that are always speaking life into my business. And people that when they speak, that it's wisdom, that it's not someone that's just wanting to pull you down or discourage you in making choices with your business, but someone that really wants to lift you up and genuinely celebrates with you when you're achieving something. So that's really important. And so how do you cultivate that community now? So community is important. Now it's time to cultivate that community. And what I feel is that you need to be active in that community. So for example, if you're a member in one of these communities on Facebook, please make sure that you're adding value and you're spending some time building communication and building connection with people. It's really important that you're adding value. You're putting things there that they know, that they will be blessed with. So add value, and when you see someone post a blog, write a comment, and if they write a comment on yours, make sure you reply and you build that relationship together, not just online, but behind that as well. Like you can personally message them and say, hey, thank you for commenting, I'd love to connect. And I think that's really powerful, that you can connect with them individually. And and what I'm doing now as well, which is Facebook Live, I think that's really important. And I'd love to, I feel like this is me connecting with you, because most of the time I'm behind the computer. I'm always typing, blogging, whatever. But it's great to see people watching and seeing the interaction. Hopefully, if you guys comment, and when you comment later on, I love that, and I love seeing that. One of my mentors would say, if we were sitting around having coffee together, you wouldn't be just silent, just watching, right? You'd be commenting, say, hey, Fids, how are you? Or, and that's what social media should be. It should be us engaging and talking with each other, and, and not just watching from the other side of the world, and not even, saying hello. So yeah, if you were in a group of people having coffee and spending time together, you wouldn't be quiet, right? You'll be messaging or wanting to connect. So please do that, and that's one way of cultivating your community. And share valuable content, so blogging and Instagram, and inspiring people. And right now, I actually want to invite you, if you'd like to join our community. It is Kingdom Women Entrepreneurs Community, and you can easily find it on the search Kingdom Women Entrepreneur Community, or I'll link it on the comments below. And you're free to join us. If you're running a business and you're a faith-filled entrepreneur, please connect with us. We have a beautiful group of women that are ready to engage with you, connect with you, and inspire and pray for you. So yeah, please join us. I'll write the link below. So that's one. So the first thing is community is everything. Always build that community and that relationship that you have, because it's good for you as a person that you want to connect, but at the same time it brings fruit, because what happens is you build such a strong relationship when you're building that community that you'll realize that these clients or customers come back because they want to be with you. So they keep coming back, and you'll get repeat clients and repeat customers because you have built that strong relationship together. And so I think that's really powerful in a business when you're starting out, and even if you've been doing it for many years. So that's the first one. And the second one would be that remember that you're always evolving. So you're always changing. And one thing I learned when I was at my first year in personal styling. So before I was a life coach, I was a personal stylist. And I love styling. My background really is retail, and I spent a lot of time with women in the fitting rooms, and creating outfits for them and making them feel amazing with their clothes. But one thing I learned was, for the first year of personal styling, I realized I wanted to give my clients more, and I wanted to add more value when, not just dressing them up, which is great as well, but then I knew that there was a need. there was a need in help, in wanting help from someone. And you know, and I thought that, you know, during that time, then I realized I wanted to do life coaching. And so that's what I've learned. Like, your business will change, it will evolve as you change as well. So you know, I grew up after that. After 1 year, I thought, oh my goodness, I know that I can help so much more people as I do life coaching. So my business then evolved, and there were times when I thought, oh no, like, I feel like I've wasted that time. But you know what? Nothing's a waste, because whatever you've learned through those times, you can use with it and put in your business, and you can utilize that in your business as well. So, you know, what I've learned in personal styling when I did my workshop, I can then use for my business that I'm doing now, where I do my workshops as well. So whatever you've done in the past, you know, whatever you've done in your business in the past, nothing's wasted. So everything that you've learned, all experiences that you have, you can then utilize that and use that for the business that you're running now. And you know, and you're going to be much better. Like, you know, you're just improving all the time. And I think you're, you know, as you're evolving, you're improving, and you're picking things that you love about certain things, or different strategies that you like, different tips that you like, different ways of doing things, and you're picking up the best for you, because you're just continuously improving yourself and improving your business. So yeah, don't think that it's a setback. It's just a stepping stone into the next thing, into that thing that God has called you to do. So it's not a step back. It's actually just a stepping stone towards where God is leading you. So times like that, sometimes you just have to learn. Sometimes you just had to experience those things, because it makes you better. It makes you experience them, and it helps you share it with someone else that might be needing that solution for their problem, which is very similar to yours. So you know, the best thing, the best teacher is experience. And I think you know, the more when we run our business, there's a lot of trial and error, and there's some things that cannot be taught. You just have to experience it for yourself. So yeah, so don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to you know, don't be afraid to start over if you have to, because you're just refining it, you're just making it better, and you'll be able to serve more people that way. So yeah, so that's the second one, is remember that you're always evolving, and that's totally fine. And the last one, so my third one, is get rid of comparisonitis. So who has that? Yeah, put your hands up. I have that sometimes, and you know, we're human. We will always have some, you know, some sort of a feeling when we look at someone else's business. You know, when you're starting out, and of course for me, my experience would be, you know, as I was starting out in business, I would always research, and I'd look at everybody, what everyone else is doing. And sometimes I catch myself and I go, whoa, stop right there, because I'm starting to compare, and it's not healthy. It's not good. So if you're doing it, stop. And what I would say is focus, use that energy and focus on your own thing, in your own business. And you know, that's a lot of energy, just looking and comparing. It's a lot of energy that you're using and you're wasting, rather than, you know, focusing on your business and being productive. So that's one thing I've learned. Yeah, so get rid of comparisonitis. Sometimes we think, how come she's got this? How come he has this? Or how come, you know, they don't need, they've got so much money to spend. How were they able to make this beautiful production, this video, whatever? And then you start to think, oh, you know, how can I do it? And I think what happens is we become more, you know, we become overwhelmed. We start to fear. We start to think, how can I do that? And you know, instead of utilizing that space for you to be creative and doing more stuff for your business. So yeah, just be aware of that if you feel that you're starting to compare yourself to others, stop. And also think that, you know, these people worked hard, and we're only seeing that glimpse, or that post, or that one highlight of what they're doing, but we don't see all the hard work that they've been doing. They don't see all the, we don't see all the effort or the hard work that they have behind the scenes. So when we start to look at the bigger picture and not just what we saw, the snippet of what, you know, what it looks like, we'll then understand that, you know, we all have our own path, we all have our own way, you know, and we have different visions and you know, different experiences, different set of skills. So yeah, always remember that, you know, you're unique and different, and yes, it's nice to research and look at other people's things, but don't get caught in comparing and thinking, you know, how come this or how come that. So yeah, just be grateful for what you have and look at what you already have and how can you make it better. So use that time to be creative in your business. And yeah, so yeah, so focus on your own thing, focus on your own lane and your vision. Yeah, so, and be grateful. And I think one thing that helps is having a gratitude journal, writing down the things you're grateful for, and you'll find there's so many things to be grateful for. And you know, in our business, yes, it's hard work, but look at the things that you're doing for people. Look at all the blessings you've been able to give people through your business. So yeah, you're significant, you're so important, and you're doing a great job in your business. So look at that and look at the people that you've been able to help for now. You know, imagine in how many more years that you'll be able to help millions and millions of people. And yeah, so keep going. And yeah, so there you go. That's my 3 tips this afternoon. And thank you so much for watching. The 3 tips is: number 1, community is everything. Number 2, remember that you're always evolving. And number 3, get rid of comparisonitis. So those are my first 3. They're not in any order. Of course, we're going to dig deeper next week. So please join me on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Facebook Live. I could be anywhere. I don't know where I'll be, but it'll be so great to see you online and connect with you. Please, as I said, if you'd love to connect with our community, it's called Kingdom Women Entrepreneurs. I will link it in the comments below. Please join us. It'll be amazing to have you there, and it'll be really great to connect with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you gained something from it and that it was a blessing to you. I'd love to connect with you. So yeah, please comment and have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye.